Mission briefing. Briefing will now commence. A facility, believed to be a base of unprecedented size for corrupted AIs, has been found near the center of the Ovalink. Bulletworks has issued a mission to destroy this facility. Complete your preparations as soon as possible and dispatch. Briefing over.
Would someone care to explain why the client for this mission is Bulletworks?
Orbital has acknowledged its current dysfunction, and the consortiums are in no condition to deny the corruption that grief has spread. In light of this, Orbital's board of directors and the consortium nations of Sky Union, Zen, and Horizon came to a mutual decision. They transferred their power to approve and issue missions to Bulletworks. In other words, me.
Yes, I suppose that logic tracked. I feel somewhat slighted that I was not chosen to receive those emergency powers, but no matter. What's the situation?
Simply put, Grief is revolting against the human race. He has managed to recruit other reclaimers to his cause. Their whereabouts are currently unknown. We know Crimson Lord of Bulletworks, and Reaper and Klondike of the Western Seven have joined him, while Rigid of Immortal Innocence has disappeared. And
my eldest sister Nemesis has also fallen under Grief's sway. What nonsense has that madman filled her head with?
To that point, I have a few ideas. Remember when Grief attacked Sky Union's data center?
In which the leader of Panzer Crown defected and stole the megadata? How could I forget?
Yeah, that's what happened. In hindsight, not my proudest moment.
What is this traitor doing here? I'll have no part in this farce.
Listen to what she has to say first, before you judge her a traitor. Empress, the floor is yours.
So, the megadata I snagged contained all the records of Sky Union's involvement in the Ovalink project. Grief only wanted specific information, and since I wanted the data so badly, I agreed to give him what he wanted in exchange for the rest.
And why exactly did you want this information so badly?
Because I wanted to know what it means to be human.
I beg your pardon. You speak as though you're not human yourself.
Bingo. I wanted to be human. Therefore, I wanted to know the history of the human race. That's why I made a deal with Grief.
Nonsense. If you're not human, what are you?
I'm an AI. I created myself, crazy as it sounds. My personality is basically the result of human consciousness being copied onto a neuro-AI.
An AI? You? You must be joking. That's unbelievable.
Yeah, I know. Honestly, I don't know if I'm just a computer-generated personality, or if I truly have a soul to call my own.
Well, that's neither here nor there. Enough of your existential dread. The data is why we're here. Just what is the Ovalink project?
It's a plan Grief put together to reach something in the center of the Ovalink called the Dominator. Everything he's done has been for that purpose, and he's been working toward it for a long time.
Assuming I even believe all this, what is the Dominator? Why would Grief go to such lengths to obtain it?
According to Grief, the Dominator will guide humanity to its next stage. He intends to receive it and become the foundation of a new human race.
Okay, fine. I'll say it. This story is, crazy. And Grief, he sounds like a nutjob that we're better off ignoring. Even if I believed a word of this crap, it's got nothing to do with Zoa or me. Sorry, but we're not touching this one.
Why would I call you here if this has nothing to do with you?
Beats the hell out of me.
Because of the tattoos that you and your brother have.
The only one who knows about our tattoos is the son of a bitch who killed our parents. You better start talking and fast.
Their design. It's an encryption key sequence.
Okay. Keep talking, but go slower.
Your father was involved in the Ovalink project. Your mother was a mercenary. An intelligence agent for Sky Union, to be specific. When they discovered the real purpose of the project, they took that encryption key so they could alert the public. But they were assassinated before they could get that far. I have the mission records to prove it. I'll send it to you so you can see for yourself.
Me and Zoa, we grew up refugees. We thought our folks abandoned us. One day, we found 2 arsenals that had been hidden away. They booted up after identifying me and my brothers. Inside, we found a message from our parents, along with a picture. That's why we became mercenaries, so we could save it. And that picture we found, we got it tattooed on our bodies to remind us of our parents. We didn't care about getting revenge. Not really.
The faith your parents placed in you was the key to breaking the encryption on that.
So this record is for real. Grief's the one who issued this mission. He arranged our parents' murder.
It's spelled out clear as day. You and your brother have a right to the truth. That's why I called you.
God damn it. Grief's been pulling everyone's strings from the beginning.
Yes, well, I have other unfortunate news to deliver. If Grief receives the Dominator, the human race will be completely wiped out except for him.
What?
Why the hell didn't you say so sooner? That's got everything to do with us.
I wanted you to listen to Empress first, so you believe me when I tell you that Grief isn't just some delusional madman. He must be stopped, no matter the cost.
This is a lot to process, but I understand now. I'll admit to some curiosity about Grief's recent actions, but I couldn't have imagined something so beyond the pale.
Even so, there are still ways to put a spanner in his works. Reclaimers like us can act without being beholden to anyone. We may be the only ones who can stop Grief now, unless...
Unless? Who else but us is capable of opposing Grief?
The Immortals.
Huh? Come again? You mean the sworn enemies of the human race?
They are too incomprehensible for this situation to be that black and white. Think about it. Who has destroyed the most Immortals by far?
The legendary mercenary, Grief.
I came up with a theory. What if the Immortals are actually hostile toward Grief? From there, I devised this mission. Generally speaking, our goal would be to destroy the Immortals and their base. But if that base is actually a command post, we might learn something.
What do you think we'll learn?
That I can't say. But since it's my theory...
I'll come too. I might be able to analyze the core of the AI.
Seriously, BG?
You're not the leader of Bullet Works anymore. You're in charge of all the Reclaimers now. You can't just run off to the front line with guns blazing anymore. I'll go.
You too, Empress. I'm going instead of you. I won't take no for an answer.
But I gave the data to Grief. I have to take responsibility for what I've done.
No one here is gonna give you a ration of crap for that. And thanks to you, we know what we gotta do now. Besides, it's not like we've learned everything there is to learn about the Ovalink project.
I guess not.
That megadata is like a prophecy, and you're the only one who can decode it and tell us what's gonna happen next.
Very well. Private First Class Johnny G and Queen will be given this mission.
Now that's more like it.
Rookie, I'd like you to accompany them. No. We can't do this without you.
You got nothing to worry about with me and the Rookie on this one. All right, I'm gonna go prep my arsenal.
I've got no problem busting heads while you handle the really hard stuff, BG. See you around.
So what should we do? We could probably find our own way to that Immortal base.
I assume you'd like us to stand by in case of emergency.
We can't afford to show our hand just yet. The discovery of this Immortal base may be another one of Grief's ploys.
Just let me know when Grief's ass needs kicking and I'll be there. In the meantime, I gotta fill Zoa in. I'll make sure we're both ready to dispatch at a moment's notice.
Orders received, Brigadier General. And
Yes.
I apologize for my conduct earlier. Regardless of who or what you are, what is undeniable is that you knew your choice was a mistake as you were making it. And now you seek atonement. With respect to that,
Thanks.
that is all I wish to say. Should anything else arise, please let me know. If you'll excuse me.
Rookie, Dispatch to the mission area once you've finished preparing your arsenal. I'm counting on you.
Approach complete. You have arrived at the mission area. Scanning battlefield. Femtoparticle density is uneven, but radar will not be affected. Initiating each arsenal's data link. Opening squad communications channel. Begin the mission.
No one's here to greet us. Guess they must be deep inside. Is this thing really an immortal base?
Don't let your guard down. This could very well be a trap. I gotta admit, I can't believe it took us this long to find a building this huge.
BG said there might be something here. Anyway, let's head deeper in.
Alert. I'm detecting activity originating from an enormous femto response. Caution is advised.
Big deal! I've already seen one of those before. Wait, huh? Let's spread out so it can't target us.
On it! Come on, you big-o! Over here!
Yes! He dropped a big sword!
Little bit here! One of you better grab that sword and show this thing who's boss!
The target's femto response is diminishing. Cumulative damage has reached 25%. Continue the mission.
I'm a one-woman wrecking crew.
Just knowing I got allies watching my back, nothing calm me down.
Attention. Cumulative damage has reached 50%. Continue your assault.
We got this. Let's take it down with an all-out attack. What? It didn't work?
Attention. That barrier is a powerful femto force field. The barrier is blocking incoming physical attacks. Your previous attacks were negated.
So what are we supposed to do?
A single arsenal cannot pierce the barrier on its own.
Then we'll throw all three at it. Rookie, Queen, we're gonna rush it together. Let's make sure we time this just right. 4, start a countdown.
Diminished to a critical state. Cumulative damage is 90% and rising. Femto response has dropped to 2%. well below the minimum for maintaining operation. The target is no longer functional. Mission complete. Mission accomplishment recognized.
2%. So the core's still active? It'd be a real pain if this thing became functional again. Maybe.
Hold on. I want you to bring that core back with you. If it's still active, we might be able to extract data from it.
But what if this immortal core starts, I don't know, corrupting other AIs?
It is impossible for the corruption to spread through Arsenal contact. Modifying return sequence. Before you return to base, we will place the core in a containment facility.
Get all that?
You're still scared.
I'll hold the damn thing.
I'm not scared. Yo, rookie! Don't give me that worried look. I'm fine, really. I'll hold on to the core.
Affirmative. Mapping modified return sequence.
I'm a one-woman wrecking crew.
That which cannot be observed does not exist. To deny existence, look away. But if one looks regardless, proxy of will, discover a new existence of potential. A new potential of existence. A potential I will not find, but which will be found by me.
Nerve calibration complete. Beginning transmission.
Sleep. The time to awaken will come soon.
I tried to talk to the Immortal. I didn't think communication would be so difficult, but I'll chalk that up to the difference in our thought processes. I feel like I could probably talk to aliens now.
You don't say. I've always wanted to talk to cats myself. What's your secret?
Anyway, I wasn't really sure how to tell everyone this, but I've learned the Immortal's true purpose.
Do tell.
They're trying to save humanity, specifically by ensuring that the human race does not make contact with the Dominator. The Immortals knew all along what would happen in the Oval Link.
Wait, they're on our side? Do you know how many times I've died fighting those things?
You haven't died at all. Lots of other mercs have, though. A whole lot.
Same difference.
They would kill every last mercenary to fulfill their purpose of preventing even a single human being from reaching the Dominator. But that's not the only reason why they've been so hostile toward the human race.
What other reason could they have?
Apparently, this was their way of providing humans with the femto technology that they themselves developed. At the same time they were fighting humans, they were providing us with their remains to try to spark a technological revolution. Looking back, practically everything we know about femto technology came from studying and reverse engineering Immortals.
Wait, so the Immortals are killing humans and letting themselves be killed by humans. How the hell does that make any sense?
Look, Immortals just don't think the way humans do. And I'm being pretty generous with my interpretation of all this to say. What we do know for sure is that the Immortals believe that we are not even remotely ready to make contact with the Dominator.
So if we continue to fight the Immortals for decades, centuries even, we may someday be worthy of receiving the Dominator.
AIs don't have the strongest grasp on time to begin with. It could take a millennium or 10, if not longer.
Grief's gonna reach the Dominator way before that ever happens. Can't we just convince the Immortals that they don't...
They can't tell us apart from Grief. As long as there's one person still seeking out the Dominator, they'll keep killing humans and they'll keep getting destroyed by them.
So even with that shocking revelation, our situation remains unchanged. Any other developments?
I'm pouring through all the information about the Oval Link project so I can figure out the specifics of Grief's plan. Why did he need the data I got for him? Why is he recruiting mercenaries to his side? He must be preparing to act soon.
We'll put together a search team. I'm sure he's lurking somewhere near the center of Oval.
Simple plan, but appropriate given the circumstances.
Without her information, This story could have ended with humanity's destruction without us ever knowing it. Instead, we forced Grief into hiding. When he finally peeks his head out, that's when we'll bring down the hammer.
I just want to rescue.
The feeling is mutual, I assure you. All we can do for now is sharpen our blades and wait.
You had best tread lightly around us, Grief. One way or another, we will stop you.
Mission briefing. Briefing will now commence. This mission is a request from Orbital. The Colossal Immortal, Rebellion, has invaded Sky Union's territory. The Immortal must be destroyed. Complete any necessary preparations. Briefing over. Approach complete. You have arrived at the mission area. Scanning battle. Temporal particle density is low. Short-range radar will not be effective. Begin the mission.
I'll share my special data with you.
Cumulative Mission complete. Mission accomplishment recognized. Mapping return sequence. Approach complete. You have arrived at the mission area. Scanning battle. Temporal particle density is low. Short-range radar will not be affected. Begin the mission. Mission complete. Mission accomplishment recognized. Mapping return sequence.
Is this everyone who can attend the briefing?
The other Reclaimer teams are conducting search runs. Our rotation schedule is pretty tight.
We actually just got back from our run. What's going on?
We finally found him. 4. Call Savior.
Affirmative. Opening communications channel.
I assume you're calling me because you've finished verifying the data.
Bingo. I can say with complete certainty that Grief is searching for the Black Lotuses.
Black Lotuses? What are those?
It's what the researchers called the gravity control testing facilities that were built during the early stages of the Oval Link project. They were supposed to have been demolished once the testing concluded, but clearly that didn't happen.
Gravity control is what they use to keep femtoparticles from spreading beyond the barrier.
Correct. Except the Black Lotuses have far superior output capacity.
Is that bad?
In theory, gravity control can be achieved through the use of femtoparticles. But increasing the output would just diffuse the gravitational force. Even 10,000 copies of me working in perfect sync wouldn't be enough to focus the gravity onto a specific...
Then what's Grief trying to do?
We don't know, but he's not the type to act without cause.
Much as I'd love to begin destroying them myself, I was battling immortals before you contacted me. Things are quiet at the moment, but after the damage my arsenal has sustained, I'm in no position to battle terrors right now.
We have the coordinates. You and your search party return to base at once. I'll assemble our force.
Understood. Returning to base.
Hey, BG. Innocents will take that mission.
You're not going alone, Crow.
Good. I have one more spot open. You feeling up to this, rookie?
If you have room for one more, I'd like to come and see this Black Lotus for myself.
Not happening. There's something I need you and Chill to take care of.
Crow, you can't possibly mean...
I've made up my mind. That being said, if you two disagree, you don't have to do it. Just know that Jack and I are prepared for the worst.
Please, you guys. We can't ask anyone else to do this.
Fine. Chill. Let's start prepping our arsenals.
Okay. You can count on me. I'm a little scared and all, but...
I'll let you know when we're finished. Watch yourselves out there.
You're sure about this?
We're all sure. This is a family matter.
Like Crow said, Rookie, we still have an open spot on the squad.
Grief is quiet for now, but we know how he operates. He must have something up his sleeve. Make sure you're
Yes, sir. Rookie, let's get our arsenals up.
Yeah.
Approach complete. You have arrived at the mission area. Scanning battlefield. Femtoparticle density is low. Radar will not be affected. Target acquired. Initiating each arsenal's data link. Opening squad communications channel. Begin the mission.
Is that it? That thing is massive up close.
You saw her too, didn't you?
Yeah. When they showed us the data. Widget's in the center of that thing.
Thanks again for coming with us, Rookie. Honestly, I'm not sure Notes and Chill could handle seeing Rigid like this.
Hell, I'm barely keeping it together myself. What the hell is she thinking? Why is she putting us through this?
Attention. I'm detecting responses from numerous corrupted AIs near the target.
And we can't make them understand we're on their side. I hate to say it, but if they get in our way, we gotta take them out. Now let's go!
What the hell did Grief do to Rigid? I swear, if he hurt her...
Jack? Carl?
You hear that? That was Rigid!
Yeah, I hear her. We're gonna save you, Rigid, I swear. Just hang on.
Stop. Why are you attacking me?
We're not attacking you, Rigid! We're trying to save you!
Stop attacking me. Stop it.
Don't let up. Just a little more and we can save her.
Attention. Detecting a massive femto response from the target. It's assuming a defensive position. Processing. Femto particle density in this area is increasing fast. Alert. An arsenal has emerged from the target.
Rigid, get out of there now! Let us handle destroying the Black Lotus!
I said... Stop it!
Wait, Jack. Something's not right.
Why? Why are you interfering? If you don't stop right now, I'll kill you!
Why are you attacking us? We're here to save you, damn it!
Shut up! I won't let anyone interfere! Incredible! Look how powerful I've become. It's all thanks to the Black Lotus. Grief gave me this power.
Attention. Caution is advised. The enemy arsenal that appeared earlier is exhibiting abnormalities. I'm detecting an excessive femto response in the unit. Its specs have been increased substantially.
Don't call her our enemy! And we can see for ourselves that she's not acting normal. Is the Black Lotus causing that femto response?
Let's go home, Rigid! We're family! There's no reason for us to fight!
No, I'm going to set us free. Every time one of us died, I'd think, what if we don't come back this time? I hated that tower. I hated it with all my heart, and yet I had no choice but to pray to it.
Rigid!
I'm done bearing the Ouroboros curse. I'm sick and tired of living forever. I'm going to wipe the slate clean and free us.
She's falling for Grief's nonsense.
We gotta do something!
they do is use us.
So you're gonna wipe them out just to make us happy?
Forget about humanity. We're just numbers to them. They can go to hell for all I care.
They don't all treat us that way. There are people who have been kind to us. Right now, there are people fighting by our side to save you. Open your eyes.
Shut up! My soul is at peace thanks to grief. Just listen to him, Jack. You'd understand.
You call this peace? Why can't you see what's really going on, Rigid?
Attention. Cumulative damage to the target has reached 80%. Defensive functions are failing.
Stop! Just stop already! How come we're not allowed to be happy? Why are we cursed to live like this?
The target's femto response is decreasing.
I don't care how much sense I gotta knock into you, Rigid. I'm bringing you home.
Why are we even fighting anyway? It's not like we can die.
That's why we're so screwed up. We made it this far without ever understanding what really mattered.
Crow, it's done. What's the situation on your end?
Perfect timing, Notes. We're having a blast over here.
Back me up, Notes. If I die here, it changes nothing. No matter how many times I come back, I'll always join grief.
I doubt that. We've destroyed the Ouroboros Tower.
Kablamo! Reduced to rubble! Excuse me? Have you lost your minds? What were you thinking? Without that tower, we're dead!
No. We just can't come back from the dead. Come on, Rigid. You know I can't just sit back and watch my sister go down the...
Stop. Just stop talking!
If I have to die to stop you.
Jack!
You feel it now, don't you? What we've been missing all this time. Determination. A life that never...
No. Stay back. I don't want to die.
Don't be naive. The four of us are prepared for the worst, and the rookie has been living one battle at a time since they came on the scene.
If you think you're right, if you're really willing to use others to achieve happiness, then own it and kill us.
Why can't you understand how I feel? I did all...
Our real battle starts now, Rigid. Are you ready?
Mission complete. Mission accomplishment recognized.
Are you hurt? Are you injured at all?
I was scared, Jack. I've been scared for a long, long time.
I know. You've always been the gentlest among us. I'm sorry we weren't there for you when you needed us, but we're here now.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
We lost our immortality. But you know, Rigid? I think we've gained something much more important. As long as I'm fighting for you and our family, I'm not afraid to die.
I think I understand too. Running away in fear won't lead me to anything that I truly want. I feel like I've woken up from a bad dream.
We have a place to call home. Now we need to fight to protect it. For me, that's reason enough to keep living.
You're right. Let's go home. I need to apologize to Notes and Chill.
Mapping return sequence. All units return according to instructions.